Protective Charm on a Swiftblade lane. Obviously, you know, a great counter for it. He's going to spin here, trying to get both of them actually on top lane. And he ults! What a play! Good job by Swiftblade. Getting a little lucky there, having all three hit the Soul Reaper. Protective Charm going off, so you're not going to be slowed anymore. But
on top of that, Jeremiah didn't even try to heal, didn't get it off in time. I don't know. Kind of some poor play up at top so far. I mean, they've died too many times. They really could have dominated their lane so much harder, but they just keep making mistakes. And
in top rune, we have Defiler ulting against the Corrupted Disciple. And Slither coming in, they are going to probably pick this kill off, although Disciple No, he can come in and take away from Defiler, although I think he doesn't want to if he doesn't have to. Something I would like to mention, though, about that heal and the reason that you didn't see it go down. Good kill by Sexy, though, on Corrupted Disciple. Purple, though, was going to come in. I think he's in a little bit of trouble here, though. Level 9 Disciple conduiting him. And that conduit is a huge level. He's, oh man, hitting so hard. 264 damage. That is so brutal. Nevertheless, something I wanted to discuss, the reason he didn't heal is he was expecting Swiftblade's ult to at least hit him once, which once you survive the 3 hits from Swiftblade, then you heal. And that heal bomb will now do damage to Swiftblade instead of him being invulnerable. So, I mean, it was kind of a risky play. The only way Soul Reaper's going down is if all 3 of Swiftblade's ult charges, I guess, hits, whatever you want to call them, hit Soul Reaper. That was the only way that Soul Reaper was going to die. If that does not occur, Swiftblade ends up next to Jeremiah and Soul Reaper. He can heal Soul Reaper, do the heal nuke, and then Soul Reaper, you know, presses Q, and Swiftblade basically dies. Because I don't believe he only has +2 to stats. You need +3 to stats in order to ult and spin right after your ult. Oh no, he has +1 in a stats. I apologize. Ooh, you tricked me there, you sexy little D-Wiz. He knew you needed +3 to int in order to ult and spin right afterwards at level 6. So, yeah, I mean, I see that it was an attempt at an extremely advanced tactic, and that repel is actually going to work against Soul Reaper right here. He's not going to be able, or Jeremiah was not able to heal Soul Reaper. And Plague going to try and come in, maybe get a pick here. He is going to heal Soul Reaper, get nuked by Plague, but not a big deal. Plague does have his ulti. He's going to try and proc his ulti here. Is he going to do his ult? Oh, I don't know. And I did steal the word proc from Bart there when I meant to say just use his ulti. JK Bart, I love you. For those of you that don't know, Bart tends to use the word proc instead of just use a lot. But we all have our quirks, so it's actually it's pretty awesome that we have so many awesome commentators at HoNReplays.org. Definitely give up some love to everybody, you know.
Ooh, here it is, the top. Corrupted Disciple has that haste, and he's coming in. He's going to throw Corrupted Conduit. He's going to be doing so much damage. Jeremiah, not Magic Shield doing nothing for him. So, Corrupted Disciple burning
not
him
realizing
down so
there
quickly.
That his ultimate is going to hit through the Protective
2
Charm.
heroes. There it is.
Corrupted Disciple just so buff right now. And bottom though, we do see Defiler coming in, trying to get an ult off, or trying to get a gank off with her ult. Cocktail going off, I believe is what it's called, Acid Cocktail on this. Yes. Gus bringing the Slither back. Defiler doing a good job ganking bottom. They didn't kill Behemoth though, who you really do want to kill. Helm of Black Legion on Zephyr, who is level 10. Defiler with 2 or 3 ganks on bottom, really turning the tide around on that bottom lane. So although Disciple really getting buff here, so is Zephyr. This is going to turn into an extremely interesting game. Zephyr is farming away. His gold per minute, I believe. Whoa, 62 creep kills, 14 minutes in. You cannot let that happen. Is Zephyr going to ult here, try and get the pick on Behemoth? Behemoth ulting, toteming. Is he going to fissure? No, I don't think he even had the mana for it. That kill for Zephyr, bringing his gold per minute to 288. Highest in the game, although Sexy is very close at 285. Nevertheless, that Zephyr, man, he's getting buffed. That is going to be a huge problem for T7H to deal with. I don't care if you're Corrupted Disciple. I don't care if you're Swiftblade. It's just so hard to deal with that in the mid game. And I was expecting an ult there from Nonvidius. Nonvidius still not using his ult. Maybe just wanting to... Oh, what happened there? It looked like Soul Reaper tried to ult. It missed, but there was still some damage done. The ult yet again missed. What? Is he getting cut line of sight 3 times in a row on Soul Reaper, or is there some sort of glitch?
No, I believe so. I believe that's exactly what happened. Plague did some a little bit of juking, but otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Short line of sight. I mean, it is nighttime, but still, that's
Yeah,
pretty rough.
I would almost call a pause right here just to be sure on that, because I don't know. That might have been an S2, HoN glitch, or that might have just been great juking by NonVidius. I don't really know. I can't see from a single player's perspective. Oh well, I guess we will have to see how that plays out into the mid game, though. Definitely not getting the plague kill there. Soul Reaper really could have used that gold. His gold, I know, not the greatest. And obviously, the more items he has, he does make use of them, even though he is a support hero and kind of an early, not an early game hero, but his abilities do scale in the sense that the longer he's alive, the more damage he does. Not only does he bust out more heal nukes, but his Withering Presence, which is what you were talking about, Cap, the longer he's alive, the more damage it does over time. Con88 was actually discussing that math in one of the game casts we did earlier. Defiler ulting here, Conduit going off for Disciple, plus Overload, and Slither ulting, Fissure going off, Zeph's ult. I don't know who's actually going to come out on top here. Slither does go down, though. Ult from Voodoo Jester. Crypt Disciple trying to stay out of the range of Slither. He is only level 10, though. Zephyr is level 12, but Conduit hitting so hard, his ult hitting so hard. Disciple, great kiting abilities. This is why having such high move speed is so huge on Disciple against any form of a melee hero. Just nothing Zephyr could do, even though he has the farm advantage, in my opinion, and obviously the level advantage. Just, really well done by Sexy, running around, kiting perfectly, making sure that Zephyr's tornadoes do not do a single ounce of damage to him, basically. And then, of course, picking up the rune top, going to gank top. Jeremiah Soul Reaper level 5 and 6. Swiftblade level 9, although Plague, I believe, is still level 7 only. But still, really holding their lane down top quite well.
Gank on top, there it is. Plague coming in from behind, getting that forced nuke, followed up by Spin. Soul Reaper gonna go down easily. Jeremiah went through River. Oh, ulti by Swiftblade. Voodoo's gonna go down as well. Jeremiah got a heal, but he's gonna go down. Huge play by T7H.
Swiftblade with a hat trick. This is gonna be huge for his farm. That probably gave him his runed axe. Let's take a look at his gold. 354, meaning he most likely bought an item. Actually, he had to have. So it'll be interesting to see. It's probably in his stash right now, but yeah, just a huge play coming from Swiftblade. That honestly might turn the game back in their favor. Although Disciple is really buff, and I have to give the advantage in a heads up, to the Disciple in Disciple versus Zephyr. I'm gonna have to say that Zephyr is just so hard to stop. And look at him, he's soloing Slither top, and now though he's coming in here with no Shaman's Headdress yet, gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Having to pop his tornadoes for heals, and he is going to get out of there alive. Unfortunately, Plague did not have enough mana to cast his ult as well. Defiler coming in here, going to try and get NonVidius. NonVidius is going to get out, maybe eat a creep, try and come in and blow an ult or something, I don't quite know. Voodoo and Jeremiah coming top through Rune. T7H's, never mind, that's W4I's ward. And Disciple with double damage. Soul's Blessing, oh man, such unfortunate, luck, and just a good play by Jeremiah to really get out of there. But Disciple with double damage, hitting for 360 damage a hit. Wait for it though, did pick off with Cursed Ground the Behemoth, so he's gonna be that much further from the Blink Dagger. Disciple still with double damage, probably gonna two-shot the Soul Reaper there. Just absurd damage, although now he's only at 178, and now the DD wears off, so he's back down to 96 with no Conduit and no DD. But wow, I mean, I don't even know what to say when Disciple gets double damage and Conduit going. It's 360 damage at level 11. That's broken. That's almost like Insanitarius and Elder Parasite on Hammerstorm early. It's just like, really, Hammer ults and he's hitting for like 400 damage at level 11. It's absurd. Disciple, such a strong carry. Zephyr definitely going to pick off Slither here. I don't agree with the ult. You had 4 heroes there, buddy. But, not killing him fast enough, that ult's going to go off, and I believe the tick... Oh, Behemoth does have a Blink Dagger. I didn't even see that. I apologize for saying he would have been kept from it earlier. I I think he elected to just grab it, even though he doesn't have a lot of base items around it. And needing the Protective Charm, Jeremiah saving him.